Joining me, help walk through what the Fourth Amendment actually says, is constitutional lawyer, former JAG officer, Don Brown. Don, nice to see you today. Look, this is a general warrant, something the founders despise, just a general warrant. We're going to just kind of show me the man, I'll show you the crime type attitude, Don. We can't have that in America. It needs to stop, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And Steve, there's a difference between being pro-police and pro-law and order versus being pro-police state. And first of all, the number of these cameras exploding all over the country, maintaining what has turned into constant surveillance is the problem. Fourth Amendment talks about the right of people to be, to be secure in their homes, houses, papers, places, and effects. Shall against unreasonable search and seizure, shall not be violated. And probable cause must, for a warrant, a warrant cannot issue under the Constitution without probable cause. And so we're not talking about a photograph of a license plate in and of itself snapped by a police officer, but constant surveillance. And the U.S. Supreme Court has said in a case called United States versus Carpenter that in a situation where there is constant surveillance, you got to have a warrant, you got to have probable cause. And there have been a couple of crimes that the police say have been solved, and we're great that that's happened. But the people want and expect the right to privacy against constant surveillance, and that's why I think there's some big constitutional problems here. I got a feeling it'll wind up with SCOTUS before it's over, and it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
It'd be one thing. I saw an Ohio State trooper probably 25 years ago, had these machines, these radar-looking guns mounted on the trunk of the car, and I said, we were filling up gas together, and I said, what are you doing there? And he said, well, these are license plate readers. Any car that goes by, I can see if it's a stolen car, this or that. But these flock cameras are not just license plate readers. We need to get away from that, too. They're full video. And we've seen several incidents now where people have been arrested, pulled over at gunpoint, shutting down I-94 in the state of Illinois as a woman gets surrounded by police officers, several cars, guns drawn because of a mistake made by the surveillance system. Somebody's going to get killed, Don. And I say it straight up. Sure. Somebody is going to get killed because of a false flag put out by Flock. Your thought?
That's right. And well, the more this system is propagated around the country to the point you can't even step out and crank your car without being photographed, the greater the chances that there is going to be a lethal disaster of that type. And that's just part of the problem with this. This isn't just, private companies with private cameras. The end user of this is the state, is the government. And the real question is, does the Fourth Amendment allow Big Brother to watch us all the time? It does not. There's a reasonable expectation of privacy that Americans have. They will not be watched by their government all the time. And like you say, it isn't just reading license, it's giving data on the car, and it's video as well. We saw the chilling video, I think, that you ran yourself not long ago of the arrest or the attempted arrest there in Colorado, where the cop shows up with pictures taken from these flock cameras and tells the woman where she is when she wasn't there. And of course, that got dismissed after she got harassed, but it's just a disaster waiting to happen. And I think there's got to be reined in.
She had to produce videos, her own videos of her own car, plus a Nest video from a doorbell camera at the friend's house she was actually at the time of this incident, that she was accused of stealing a package, which, of course, she did not. Don, this has got to stop. I think the blowback is big, and we're going to keep an eye on it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Steve. We'll see you soon.